Hey Lunch Bunch, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while and I'm so sorry, but I'm back with a breakfast mukbang. This is kind of going to be like a cooking video. Things didn't turn out exactly as planned, but I got most of the cooking part filmed. The part that did not get filmed was where I went over the ingredients. So for this sandwich I have whole wheat bread, some turkey lunch meat, 2 scrambled eggs with pepper mixed in, Colby Jack cheese, and honey mustard. So that's the only part that didn't get filmed. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but if you guys are interested in seeing how I make this breakfast sandwich, then we can go ahead and jump to that footage. 1 and 2. Then I like to add a little bit of black pepper. Normally I would add milk, but I'm actually out of milk, so I'm going to step to the sink really quickly and put a splash of water, like probably like a tablespoon at best, in the bowl. Okay, before I start whisking and I forget, I'm going to go ahead and pop my bread in the toaster. Somebody else hug their bread when they go get the air out of it. That's how my mom taught me, because I used to be so aggressive with my bread when I'd twist it back up and I'd smush it all. And she's like, you have to hug it gently to get the air out. I remember that every time I put bread away now. And again, toasting your bread is totally optional. It's whatever you prefer. I think the toasted bread works better with the eggs so they don't like sink through, but you know, it's whatever you like doing. And then don't ask me what the water does. I'm assuming the same thing as milk. Milk makes it a little fluffier. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a step if I don't add a liquid. So we're just going to go ahead and give this a nice whisk and get it all good and fluffy. Get all kinds of nice bubbles going on down in there. And then while it's still fluffy, I like to go ahead and pour it into my hot griddle. And then right away here, I'm going to start mixing my eggs because my pan was nice and hot. I don't want them to get fried. If the pan wasn't as hot, you could let them sit a little bit. But as is, it was already a hot pan. You can already see I got a few little burnt spots, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. So we can get this going nice and fluffy here. I think I'm at a spot where I can let it set a second, so I'm going to grab a plate really quickly. I'm going to set my plate here off to the side just so it's nice and close to me for easy access. My toast is done. Eggs are looking beautiful, so I'm going to turn the stove off and slide my cheese on there. Now ideally I would already have the bread out and covered in honey mustard so that my eggs wouldn't have to sit too long. So I might end up getting a little more fried egg than I bargained for. But pulling my toast out of the toaster, we can move you on over here to see this part. So from here, I'm going to add a fair amount of honey mustard. Now I don't pull my eggs off just yet because I want to get my lunch meat on here, and I want the eggs to go on top of the lunch meat to kind of warm the lunch meat just a little bit. So I've got my turkey breast lunch meat. And I'm going to put a few slices, probably about 4 if I have that many. We'll go ahead and finish it off. We'll do 5 and I'll finish off the pack. And now, taking my spatula, we're going to try and take all of the egg at the same time. Here we go. And slide it directly onto the sandwich. And the cheese has gotten all melty, so it helps keep the egg all together. And we have an egg and cheese sandwich. Okay, so pretty easy sandwich, right? And I'm not sure if my shout out got cut out of the video or not, because again, I had issues in the very beginning of trying to film cooking this video, or trying to film cooking the sandwich, if I can talk this morning. Miss Loca, she requested me to do a cooking video, so hey girl, thank you so much for all of your support. I definitely noticed all of your comments on my videos. I know you've been watching me for a while, and thank you so much. So I definitely want to make this happen for you, so I hope you enjoy it. But she watched one of my vlogs. I cannot talk this morning, I swear. I keep having like to pause and think of words. So, anyways, she watched one of my vlogs, and in that vlog, I made the sandwich. And she asked for me to do a cooking video. She said I should do cooking videos. So, I thought we'd give it a go and incorporate it into a mukbang. Yeah, I don't know. Not much else to say there. I am so hungry. So, I have some grape juice, I have some ice water, my sandwich, and half of an apple. I'm sharing the other half with my kiddo. It's a Gala apple. Oh my gosh, I love Gala apples. So good. And they're in season right now, so they're like extra amazing. So I'm sure you guys are wondering why I haven't done a mukbang in a while. And part of it is that I have been struggling with YouTube since finding out I'm pregnant, like pretty much since the get-go. I'm just tired all the time. Like, normally I work on YouTube stuff while my son sleeps, but now when my son sleeps, I want to sleep. So there's kind of been like a conflict of interest there. I have like a major backload of videos that I need to edit, because sometimes filming things is pretty easy to do throughout the day, but the editing, like, I need that like 2 or 3 hours while my son is sleeping to work on editing. Can't edit if you're sleeping. So that's kind of what's been going on there. But then the reason I haven't really been posting mukbangs is because I'm just broke, you guys. Like, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I donated plasma for the last year. My husband also donates. And it was just like a big part of our income. Like, the plasma that he donates, the money he makes from that, we save up for Christmas shopping. So that's what that account is for. And then the money I made donating plasma was like our fund money. So that was the money I used for filming mukbangs. Well, now we don't have that. And it's making it hard to just get fast food at any time to make a mukbang. And we're trying to really eat at home a lot more, because it's just cheaper. So I was feeling good today, and then I knew Ms. Loca was wanting to see a cooking video, and so I thought, how about I just do a mukbang with some home cooked food. And this sandwich is so easy to do. Like, it takes me like maybe 5 minutes, as long as you're consistent with everything. You don't stand around a lot. You can get the whole sandwich done in like 5 minutes. So in case you guys haven't noticed, kind of like a different background here. You'll have to let me know what you think. This is the other view from my kitchen, other side of things. Hopefully you guys like it, because this is probably going to be the new setup. I still have to edit the video for it, but I threw my cousin a baby shower. We did a baked potato bar. It turned out amazing. And we tried, when I say we, I mean like me and my mom. Like, we made all the potatoes ourselves. Like, because I seen a thing from McAllister's online that was like, how is cater your next event with a baked potato bar? And I was like, okay, like, that sounds amazing. I'll call and see. They wanted to charge like $5 a person, and I was budgeting for 30 people, and it came out to being like 150 people for just the potato bar. Like, the lady I talked to didn't mention there being any like drinks or anything like that, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I can do it cheaper, and I did. I did it for like $85, that included drinks. I did a fruit tray, and we had the baked potato bar. Was there anything else? And the cake. All for like 85 bucks. So I was pretty proud of myself there. But anyways, my mom came over and helped me like butter all the potatoes and roll them in aluminum foil, and we put them in turkey roasters. And one of the turkey roasters blew my outlet that's over here, which is the outlet that I always plug you guys into. So now that's gone. And I ended up having to bake all of the potatoes in the oven. Wish I would have just done that from the beginning. The turkey roasters were nice to take to the church, though, where we had the baby shower, because we were able to plug them in at the church and keep the potatoes warm. However, trying to plug the turkey roaster in didn't work out well for my outlet. And I'm in an old house. The electrical probably needs to get rewired. That's like the third outlet we've blown in the 3 years that we've lived here. Knock on wood, we don't end up having an electrical fire. So that's why you're getting a new seed. So how have you guys been? I feel like I just haven't like sat down and filmed and chatted in forever. Like everything else I've filmed has either been like a haul or like had some kind of a, I don't want to say a purpose, but like there was something going on, you know? Like, well, maybe something like my vlogs or like unboxing Ipsy or like, you know, they're not chatty video. My vlog can get pretty chatty, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not just like sitting down and talking to you. This is so good. I love this sandwich. I'm going to wipe my fingers on. And the reason I love this sandwich so much is because when I was a college student, my grandma used to make this sandwich for me because I would go to my morning classes and she lived near the college, and so instead of going all the way back to my parents' house where I lived on the south side of town, I would just come pop in at my grandma's house a couple days a week and hang out with her in between my classes. And in the morning she would make me this sandwich. But she used rye bread, and I don't buy rye. I mean, I liked it the way she made it, but like, I don't think I would eat rye bread often enough to justify buying it, you know? Like, the wheat bread we eat with anything you want bread for. The rye bread, I feel like I would only eat with this, and I don't make this often enough to go through a loaf of rye bread, but, I don't know. This just has I don't know, good memories around it. So good. Let's see if we can get a thumbnail in here. Maybe something there will work. I thought this was one of those sandwiches that's like so loaded that when you take a bite, you kind of have to like suck in to keep the toppings and everything from like falling out. You know what I mean? I'm sure you do. So, anyways, what has been going on in my life? Not a lot. A lot of napping. A lot of sleeping. One thing that was very irksome that happened was I found a guy on like my local town Facebook garage sale page. He had a minivan. It was an old minivan. It's like a 94, but it had lower miles than my car. I drive a 2001 Grand Prix. If the review video is up, I will link it below if you're curious and checking out my car. Otherwise, just like keep an eye on it. It'll be on my main channel. Keep an eye out for it if I haven't posted it yet. But my Grand Prix is one, it's a two-door. I have another kid coming. It's not going to be easy hauling two kids in and out of a two-door car. Like, it's doable, but like it's not ideal. On top of that, my Grand Prix is like over 200,000 miles. It's a very high mileage car. And nothing mechanically wrong with it that I'm aware of. Everything works. The supercharger works. Like, it's fine. And I wouldn't be looking to get rid of it if it wasn't for the fact we had another baby coming. But we're not really in the market for buying another car. So this guy posted his minivan and was like, this is just like an extra car. We don't use it anymore. You know, I'm open to selling it or seeing if there's anybody wanting to trade. So I sent him a message and said, hey, I have a Grand Prix. Are you interested in doing a trade? Sent him all the pictures. My car's sent him all. Do you guys ever like pucker a little bit from grape juice because it's a little tart and it just makes your tongue pucker, and then you try to talk and you're like, you can't. Malfunction. So anyways, I sent him all the pictures of my car. My car is very nice on the inside. It has high mileage, but that's, to my knowledge, the only issue. Like, there's no leaks. There's, you know, the lights are not on for like any mechanical issues. Like, we don't have any problems with the car. And it has like 3 new tires on it. So I'm like, you know, would you be interested in doing a trade? You know, and kind of like what would be happening here is we would be trading miles for years. I would be getting an older minivan with less miles. He would be getting a newer car with higher miles. However, I would be getting a van that I need, and he would be getting a car that he could play with, which seemed to be what he was looking for. And he seemed interested in doing the trade. Like, he seemed totally down. We set up a time to meet, and then he just like completely blew me off. Like, completely blew me off. And so I thought, okay, well, like, I'll just let him get back with me and see, you know, what happened, because like we were all set to meet, and then like he just ghosted me, like stopped talking to me. And so I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on. So he gets a hold of me the very next day. He's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, my phone died. I wasn't able to get a hold of you. Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, that sounds a little okay, but like, whatever. Like, sounds kind of fishy to me, but whatever. I'll buy it. Do you still want to meet up and like look at our cars and talk about trading? He's like, yeah, I still definitely want to do this. So like, okay. We set up a time to meet at the same place. And he blew me off again. Like, we were supposed to meet, I think, at like 5 o'clock when I got off of work on a Saturday at AutoZone. He requested to be at AutoZone because they do like free diagnostics. Like, they'll run your car computer and see like if there's anything wrong with it, anything that comes up, any error codes. I was like, that's fine. You know, I'll check your van out, you check out my car, test drive it. Sounds good. And we were talking about doing like an even trade. No cash involved, just an even trade. And comes close to like 5, I think it was like 4 o'clock, and I send him a message and I say, hey, I just wanted to see, like, are we still meeting up? And he goes, 5 o'clock at AutoZone, right? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I will be there. Sounds good. Okay. 4:30, something, like 4:30 rolls around, something like that, and I'm like, hey, are we ready? No, it wasn't 4, it was like closer to 5, I think. Anyway, he sent me a message and was like, hey, I'm stuck in the next town over. I got caught up doing other things. I'm going to be a little bit, but I'll let you know when I get to town. And I was like, that freaking sucks, especially since like an hour ago you told me you were like on your way there. And because he was from the next town over, and then he was stuck apparently in the town over from there, like almost an hour away. But I was like, okay, whatever, probably take him like an hour to get here. We waited and waited and waited for him to message us and let us know he was in town. By about 7 o'clock at night, I gave up. My kid goes to bed by 8:30. I want my husband there with me. Like, I'm not going to meet some random dude in the middle of the night to look at cars. Like, I don't care if AutoZone's open till 9. I'm not doing this by myself. 10 o'clock rolls around. I'm already in bed. And he sends a message and is like, I'm in town if you want to meet. I blocked his ass. I blocked him on everything. Because he also had my phone number. He asked for my phone number because I guess it'd be easier or whatever. I don't remember, but I gave it to him anyways. I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked his phone number. I was like, F you, buddy. Like, I didn't say anything back to him. I didn't respond. I just blocked him. I was like, you're going to stand me up twice in a row. I'm not going to show up and meet you at 10 o'clock at night. Like, that's just as sketchy. No thanks. Not doing that. So, that kind of sucked. I was kind of hoping that the trade would work out and I would get a minivan because that would make life so much easier. Like, the only stroller that currently fits in my car is like one of those tiny little $15 umbrella strollers because, like, my car trunk just can't handle a regular size stroller. And I don't know what I'm going to do with 2 kids and virtually no stroller. Like, So I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. Thankfully, most places I go to have shopping carts, so shouldn't be too big of an issue. And for those of you who don't know why I don't drive our Dodge Journey anymore, which my husband and I could always switch back, but my husband has to go like an hour away for work, sometimes even further. And during the wintertime, the Grand Prix, like, it's not made for highways, it's not made for snow and slush. It's not made for that. And so, like, as a stay-at-home mom, like Monday through Friday, like, if it's nasty outside, I don't gotta go anywhere. I can stay home. The car can stay in the driveway. That's fine. But like, my husband has to go to work. So we switched cars last winter just for like safety concerns. And then he just continued to drive the Journey because the Grand Prix is just so high miles. And we really don't want to take on another car payment right now. Like, it's really out of our budget. Really don't want to do that if we don't have to. I'm going to pick my teeth really quickly because I'm disgusting. Hashtag trash panda. Yes, like, we don't want another car payment right now if we can avoid it. So that's why we switched cars. And having one kid in a Grand Prix, that's fine. But having two, it's going to make things harder. So, like I said, if we have to switch, we have to switch. But hopefully we'll just make it work. And it turns out not to be as big of an issue as I feel like it's going to be. Whew. A bit into some pepper. Last bite. So, that is it for me today. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of mukbang, where I cook for you and we just eat something here at home. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you do, I will continue making videos like this because they're so much more affordable. I had this grand idea of like trying to do a mukbang from every restaurant in my town, and I'd still love to do that, but that's pricey and I won't be able to start donating plasma again for like over a year. I'll have to be like 6 months postpartum before I'm allowed to start donating again. So until then, if you guys are okay with home cooking, let me know, because we will continue doing some more of these. And again, like, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you hit that subscribe button and the notification button if you're feeling crazy. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.